I'm a young man that likes a vibrant life, bubbling in life, having aspiration, hope of good future. This is how my story began, my life experience. My life experience started with when I had a friend. This friend is a bosom friend. He was my so bosom friend that I can tell about myself, tell about some secrets which I cannot even tell my mother or even my girlfriend. That's the one I call my fiancé. So it happened like this. I go with him anytime we sit down to discuss about ourselves. He always look on me. I did not know he has something else in mind. I always take him, open all my heart to him. I help him when he needs help. I provide for him because I believe I have more than him. I help him anytime he comes with financial problems. I'm always there for him. So I always brag and also want to tell him about my fiancé. But anytime I try to come with about or talk about my fiancé, there's always a misreaction in him. So one day I and himself decide to go out to take and to have some fun, just as young men do. I go with him. We went to restaurant, we ate and drink. We came back home, and that night he refused, just like he kept on as before, which we stayed together. He refused to go home, like, because we have to talk. And seeing that he was not ready to go home, I came back. Instead, I went inside, still brought out some drink, and in the process, I was doesn't like I overtook the alcohol, and I was now behaving in a way that such person that have taken much alcohol, it intoxicated me and I slept. That my friend, so-called bosom friend, went, and I knew somebody was dragging me. I did not know whose, and I could not help. I slept off all that I know that I slept off. Waking up in this next morning, my so-called bosom friend was nowhere to be found. And when I got up, oh, the story of my life began from there. It was so horrible. It was so devastating what I found out. This my so-called friend has already done the deed with me, and all my body was torn, was wet. How can a fellow man do this to a fellow man? And I decided to go for the test. I could not help myself. I can't hold my physics. I cannot be able. I have to be using dampers, and it was so painful to see such a person. I call my bosom friend. I did not know he was such a person. In this, what can I do? I'll be calling. He's nowhere to be found. He cannot pick my call, and this is what happened. What can I do? And what have I to do? Even I have to take him to jail. The deal has been done. Can he be arrested? All this I tried to do. And whoever approached him, he denied everything. He denied everything. How can I live even with my friend's fiancé with such a body? And now it has to take time according to the medical aspect, that I have to take time for it to get better. Now I'm on medications, and also wearing the dampers. How can I be able to be carrying it up and down? I cannot bounce again as a young man. I cannot wear my trousers as a young man. I cannot do as that young man, the rampant man. I am now being demoralized, being depressed. Oh, what is my next action to take? This is my story. Don't in any way trust anyone. I trusted this my friend. All I know that I do not think he has such in mind. When you have somebody, please, I will say, sleep apart and stay apart. Now, I will not overdrink, neither go for alcohol. That will intoxicate and make me senseless. That was what the enemy saw, or my friend used in getting me. This is my story, my life experience. What is your take home about this? What is now your recommendation that I do? But I am living in this pain. I am living in this victim. Are you a victim also? That is it, my story. Please learn and comment and share to others so that they can be able to beware of that person that will want to use the avenue to devour him or her. This is my story.